This is the Kia Sedona model of vehicle. I'm going to demonstrate my fender covers on this model. The first model that I'm going to put on is going to be the standard hook model. I feel that it's a bit short and doesn't cover enough down here, but I'm going to put it on so you can see it anyway. And the next model that I'm going to follow up with will be deeper and it will cover that. So this is the standard hook model of fender cover. And again, I've got the magnets that I'm going to lock down on the inside lip if there's steel there. And I've got the hooks. If there's no steel, then I'll use the hooks to attach it. And failing all else, you have the loops that you could use to tie it on. And so let's get this on. I've got some steel in here, so I'm going to use my magnets down in here. And I've got some steel up in there too, so I'm just going to use the magnets. The magnets are slidable. You can move them back and forth to slide them to get them around in there. And that's on, and you're ready to go to work. If you did for some reason want to use the hooks, then the hooks are there and you can use those also, and you just hook on the inside lip in here. But for now we've got the magnets locked in and we're going to use that. I'll just get you to come around here and I'm going to show you the coverage over here. Okay. This is what concerns me. I haven't covered this. So even though I've got the fender cover locked on and that's not coming off, and that's going to stay on there and never move, I haven't covered this. So in my judgment, I want something that's going to cover this also, and so I'm going to put the next model of fender cover on which does cover that. And we're going to take this one off. Everything just folds up. The north side magnets are here, the south side magnets are here. The magnets lock everything together and the cover folds up, and you're ready for storage with the cover all folded up in a nice little bundle that can go inside a tool chest drawer. Okay, and this is the standard deep hook model, which is going to cover the rest of this down here. And so we're just going to put this one on now. And I've got the magnets locking in on the inside lip, and we're going to shift those around. And I'm going to use the hook down in here because this turns to plastic and I can't get the magnets to hook on and hold on any of the plastic in there. And so here's the magnets right there. You can see them there in holding on that edge. Those magnets are shiftable, so you can get them to move around things like rubber bumpers and bolt heads, and they just hook on right inside there. And then once again, once those magnets are in there and locked on, you can pull on here and rock a vehicle and they don't come off of there. And now you can slide around all day long. All of this is covered. Air hoses, light cords, everything slides right over the top, and you've got real nice coverage on the fender, including this area in front of the tire where the front bumper and grille wrap back around. And you've got all this painted surface here. So I'm going to put another cover on the other side, and then I'm going to cover the front end up with two different options again, so you can see the different options for covering up the front end. And again, we're just going to tuck these magnets down in here, and on the front I have the option of just leaving this lay off here, or I can turn the corner and come in here and use the hooks or the magnets inside here. So I'm just going to slide this magnet back here right now so that I'm in on steel there all the way, and I'll just use the hook inside here to hook that portion on. And then once again I'm locked on here to where I can pull on here and rock a vehicle, and it doesn't come off there. Because of the slippery surface on the top and the high coefficient of friction surface on the bottom, you're just going to slide over top of that cover all day long. It doesn't move against the paint, so you don't get any scratches, never hits the ground, and total access to the engine bay. And now I'm going to cover up the front end because everything coming out of the dealerships has all gone paint on the front, and you've got another painted area here that you have to protect, just like you have to protect the fender. This is my front bumper and grille protector, which is option number 1 for covering off that front end. And I've got magnets and ropes and loops that can act to connect this on. This has steel fenders, so the magnets are going to hook on here and on here. But the loops are there if you have to tie it on. There's tie ropes all the way across here that you can use to tie it on, and wherever it makes sense to tie it on. So any place inside, and you can just use it to tie. And then again, once that's on, you're just sliding over the top all day long, and everything is totally covered. Nothing falls off. And when the customer walks in, they see that everything is totally covered and you've protected their vehicle and treated it with respect. I'm going to take this front bumper and grille protector off now, and I'm going to put 2 more of those side covers across the front so you can see that that's another option for protecting the front end. And I'm just going to use the hooks to the inside here. You've got the magnets or whatever you need, but I'm just going to use that for now, and I'll bring the other one and just cover off this other area. And so again, here on there now, and everything is solid and stable, not coming off, and the whole front end is wrapped. So this option simply uses 2 of the standard deep hook model of fender covers across the front, and 1 on each fender. So four of those model of fender covers off the whole front end. And again, total protection. Nothing falls off ever. Nothing soaks through it. Your belt buckle doesn't scrape through. And total access to the engine.